Hey guys, today is lesson 97, multiplying three-digit numbers, part 2. We've done this before. We did this over video, so this is part 2. This is just expanding a little bit more. So let's get to it. All right, find the product of 8 times 125. Just like subtraction, that bigger number has to go on the top. So 125 times 8. Now remember, the biggest thing you have to remember is that you have to multiply that 8 by every single number. All right, 5 times 8 is, if you said 40, you are correct. Put the 0 down there. Remember, we have to put a plus 4. All right, we put the addition sign there because I want you to remember that you need to add that 4, not multiply that 4. Most important thing, you have to multiply before you add. So we need to do 2 times 8 first. 2 times 8 is, we said 16, you are correct. So 16, and then we add this 4 up here, giving us 20. Put the 0 down at the bottom. We carry the 2 for a plus 2. All right, again, we have to multiply before we add. So 1 times 8 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. So our answer is 1,000. Chad compared the full penny jar with a jar that had 308 pennies. He thought the full jar had 7 times as many pennies, so he multiplied 308 by 7 to estimate the total. What was the product? So, when they use the word estimate in this problem, he's saying he thinks that there's 308 pennies. Or he knew that it, So he knew one jar had 308 pennies. He compared it to another jar. So he doesn't know exactly how many pennies are in this larger jar, so that's why it tells us to estimate. That does not mean in this problem that we need to estimate. He's doing that for us. We are just multiplying 308 by 7 to see about how many pennies were in that large jar. So 308 times 7. So 8 times 7 is, if you add 56, you are correct. All right, and then we have, remember, we multiply before we add. We multiply before we add. 0 times 7 is 0. Plus 5 is 5. All right, and then we go to the 3 times the 7. 3 times 7 is, you said 21. You are correct. So our answer is 2,156. There is about 2,156 pennies in that large jar. All right. Oops. Well, I'm not going to do that one, obviously, now. We're going to do one of these over here in lesson practice. So let's go ahead and do letter D. 3 times $232. So remember that bigger number goes on top. 232 times 3. Remember, we have to multiply each number by that 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. If you said 6, you got it right. When you do the 3's, 3 times 3 is, you said 9, you've got it right. 2 times 3 is, you said 6, you've got it right. So $696. As always, if you need more extra practice, do some of these problems, or you can also contact me to do a Zoom, and we can do a few more of these to help you out. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks.